telecast comes to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio. We're glad you could join us for this game. It looks like just about anything could happen in this one as the Steelers match up against the Bengals. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Bengals have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field.
Number 10
is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. A great pick. He takes a knee. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Johnson, the lone back.
Over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Get at it. Snake eye.
He has room. The 30.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Anderson sets up. We get the ball again. Steamrolls the defender. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
So, John, we have two of the most talented defenses in the league featured in this game.
Yeah, both of these teams bring a lot of talent to the table. Neither has any glaring holes in their front seven or in their secondary. So that makes it very dangerous on the defensive side of the ball.
Man in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Brown lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. He has a lot of open field here. The 40. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection of play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Bradshaw gets set. Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure. Rolls right. Floats one into the end zone. Pass falls incomplete. Normally, he's very sure-handed, but he couldn't find a way to bring that pass in for the completion.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
Pressure coming with the pass. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Using motion. With the throw. There he goes. The 40. Now that's a stiff one. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
58. Yellow, 25.
Harrison moves in motion. Toss play to the left. Into the open. The 30. Harris kept his legs moving on that run.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
93.
Fifth play of this drive. Bradshaw directing traffic.
Come on, be up.
Swann, the motion man. Breaks free. Harris showed everybody why he's considered so dangerous on that play.
He slices through the line and picks up some good yardage.
Bradshaw sets up.
Is that all you got? Hit him low. Eagle now.
Closing in. He's looking. Guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Slips it behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Number 10 comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there, key drive, touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. Probably telling their defense to get them the ball back so they can go score again.
He got all of that one. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Catch the ball, man. Bust the straight, man.
Tosses it out to the right. Lost about a yard.
The smart coach would call this one.
Bulldog under.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 20-yard line.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play.
This is a good one to call.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on, get up. Bust this grill, D.
Pressure, good play in the backfield by Greene. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Here's the kick. From the 36. They were able to move the ball very effectively on that last drive, particularly on the ground, and came away with a touchdown. Let's see if they have similar success this time. The Steelers using motion. Looking for room. About a 3-yard gain for the fullback.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Harris, the deep back. Calling an audible. Under pressure, scrambling. Surveying the field. Trying something to the left. Pass ball's incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
Only one man in the backfield. Pushes it out to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield. Loss of around 2.
Give this one a shot.
he goes at the 4-yard line. He yanked his helmet, and it cost him.
With his helmet on sideways like that, I bet he thought his whole head had just been readjusted on his neck.
The Bengals using motion.
They got nothing. Cowboy.
Give it to the halfback. Johnson couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Man in motion. Going to the left. Just about 3 yards on the toss play. 3rd and 7. Ball on their own 22. Drops back. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. He shows great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
This punt will be his 3rd. Here's the kick. From the 44-yard line. And he's forced out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Harris. Moving in. Ball loose. It's picked up. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
And I think that's the right thing to do.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
Well, after taking a long look at the replay, he didn't see anything to change the original call.
Yeah, and there's actually 2 things they lose with that. 1, they lose a timeout, and 2, they lose a challenge.
Anderson sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. About a 4-yard gain there.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
On the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Open wide.
They're blitzing. Runs him over. Tenacious pass rush on that play, John.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys can really get after the quarterback.
Hand it off. Great fake. Guns it to the right side. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Number 16 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 44, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. He got all of it. Great kick, John. He's proven he can get the job done on kickoffs.
Wow, he got a lot of leg into that kick. They should have put the field goal net up for that one.
Harris lines up behind his fullback in the odd. The Steelers using motion. Breaks free.
Who needs to pass when you have a running game like this?
Gain of 8 on the play.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Number 17 sends a man in motion. Pressure with the pass, and the catch is made. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
runs through the tackle. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Set.
Man in motion.
Lose it.
Under pressure, he surveys the field. Throwing. He hits his receiver. The 40. And he's brought down at the 31-yard line.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Harris in the backfield. Number 17. Directing traffic.
Yellow, 25.
Using motion. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
They line up in the I formation. Changing the play now. Man in motion. Hand it off to the fullback. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Dropping back, stepping up, looking downfield. He passed looking for the end zone. Thought he had something deep, but couldn't get that one to the receiver. Fourth down. They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's up. And so the kick goes wide right. No good.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Only one man in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line.
Give this one a try.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 33. Look at the call. Tackle at the 36-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. With the pass. Perfect pass. Great catch. And that'll move the chains.
Give this defense a shot.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Great play in the backfield by number 23. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Johnson was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back the pass.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete pass. He overthrows his intended receiver.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. They're going to kick it here as the punter heads in for the 4th time. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 17. Directing traffic. Using motion. Rollback handoff. Great play in the backfield. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Set. You got him.
Swann in motion. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. He finds his man. The 40, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Beautiful run after the catch, and he goes all the way to the touchdown.
You know, sometimes on defense, it looks like you've got him. And he makes a move, and you're chasing him from behind all the way to the end zone.
Number 10 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 84 comes in motion.
That's you. Give it all you got. Drop back. Drop. They got nothing. Get in there, Ron.
Hand it off to the back.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Passing on first down. Looking for room. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. Johnson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Far out. Okay, right.
Pittsburgh walks its safeties and corners up closer to the line of scrimmage to get in better position for a run. Number 47 just made a great defensive play.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Lewis is back to punt. Brown back to return. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Changing the play now. Number 66 makes the tackle at the 29-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Let's go. Come on.
He sees something in the defense.
16.
Using motion. Gets the toss to the left. He's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
They'll go from the I formation.
Come on, D-up.
Directing traffic.
Bulldog under.
Big opening.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Run. Bring the pain. Bring that pain, baby.
Gives the ball off. Great fake. Guns it to the right side. The 40. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Number 17 sees something in the defense. Using motion. They give it to the halfback. Here's an opening. The 30.
Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Set. We'll see. Get up, Rod.
Throwing. This pass is incomplete.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz, or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Again with the run. And he stopped at the 12.
On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Get in there. Try all you got. Get out. Give it all you got. Ain't nothing.
Pressure, gets the pass off. Missed him in the end zone, John.
When you see an overthrow like that, a lot of time it has something to do with the mechanics. Maybe it's how he set his feet. Maybe it's where he released the ball. One way or another, he has to take a little more time and get the ball to a spot where someone can make the play on it.
The pass is picked off. Breaks free. The 30. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
That's all you.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure, Cincinnati calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They'll need some good yardage here on 2nd down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Come on, partner.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
With so little time, unless they throw real short and can get everyone lined up for a spike, I think they need to try to get the first by throwing towards the sideline.
Anderson gets set.
Will got back. Gap.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throws it. It's his receiver in stride. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
To the air on 1st down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
With still plenty of time left, they might take a shot at the end zone here.
But they didn't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
Cincinnati will call a timeout here. They have none left. A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. That kick is good, and it's his 2nd field goal of the game. Number 16. He's just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one. A great kick. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Pittsburgh 14. Cincinnati 6.
Cincinnati 6.
So let's pick up the action. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. He got all of that one. Pittsburgh is looking to build its lead with this drive.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Number 17 gets set. He surveys the field, gets the pass off. A lot of space in front of him. The 30, and he ducks out of bounds at the 33-yard line. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Calling an audible now.
Hit him low. That all you got?
Man in motion. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
About 8 yards. Ball on their own 35. Looks like he's changing the play.
We'll see. They got nothing. Okay, right.
What a stiff one. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
We got to convert on these short yardage situations. Stay focused out there.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on, D up. Poke out right.
The Steelers using motion. With the pass. This one falls incomplete.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Wilson looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
This defense will stop him for sure.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Here come the heat.
Johnson was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Gets the toss to the left. Lost about 2 yards. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 18. Pressure, gets rid of it, almost got it. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
They're unable to pick up the 1st down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll go from the I formation. Directing traffic, using motion. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 46. Harris is the deep back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Man in motion. Harris. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
Okay, you should be able to run the ball and get the yards you need here.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Off and running. Harris picks up good yardage on that play.
Not only does he get a nice gain, he also picks up a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. He sees something in the defense.
Cowboy. 3-16.
Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Number 17. Directing traffic.
Come on, partner. We'll see.
Under pressure, he surveys the field. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass coverage. They'll use a cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance. The defense really bears down on third down.
Using motion. Scrambling around. Pressure coming. Hit just as he got that one off. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
I really like the way this defense attacks the offensive line. They're very aggressive, relying on man-to-man coverage on the outside to shut down the receivers as they bring guys from everywhere on the blitzing.
Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
This play might work.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. Johnson, the lone setback. Man in motion.
1st and 10.
Passing on 1st down. Looking for room. The defensive line playing that one perfectly, John.
Yeah, they sure did. What the offense was trying to do there was make it appear like it was a pass play and hand the ball off to the back after the defense goes flying by. Just didn't happen out there in that one.
The Bengals using motion. Hand it off. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant. This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
He tucks it away. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
This is a good special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He has it with some open field. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Number 17. Sets up. Harrison moves in motion. Handed off to the back. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
Set up the screen and follow the block.
On the play. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Number 17. Directing traffic. The Steelers using motion. Breaking free. Running with purpose. A very well drawn up play.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Surveying the field. With the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. Just about a 3-yard gain.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Swann, the motion man. Loses the defender. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
Run this one up the gut. If you can create a pile on the goal line, he might be able to jump over the top.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Come on, D-up.
Hand it off. Good job getting past the sticks on that one. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the Bengals 14-6. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Calling an audible now. Trying to buy some time. Pressure, surveying the field. Ooh, nearly picked off. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it. This team just seems to lose momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line.
Guns it to the right side. Touchdown, Steelers. That play was nearly flawless.
This play's one of their specialties. Good blocking on the play made it all possible.
They line up to go for two. Under pressure, goes to the end zone. Great play call. Instead of 7, they get 8 points on that drive. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
He decides not to return this one, so he downs the kick in the end zone.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Johnson. 8-yard gain.
This defense will stop him for sure.
2nd and 2 coming up here.
Eagle left.
Missed tackle. Goes to the ground.
Here's what happens. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Tosses it right. Good play in the backfield. You may want to dump that play, Sean.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at him. That'll negate the speed that these guys have on the outside.
Drops back, steps up into the pocket. They've applied intense pressure on the quarterback. 4 times now he's been sacked. It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Pittsburgh backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. Won't have to break stride. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the first down?
Well, if the defense can stop them one more time, they'll get it back. Flings it to the outside, and he goes out of bounds at the 44.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Calling an audible. Feeds it off. Puts it on the ground. The Bengals recover it. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble. This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The call on the field stands. Pittsburgh will be charged a timeout.
So the challenge goes for naught.
Hey, he thought they'd missed the call, so he used his challenge to give him another chance to look at it. As it turns out, he was the guy that missed the call.
Stay after. Ain't got nothing.
Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. Catch on the run. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 36. Closing in. Incomplete pass. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. They'll go with the quarter defense.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
You got him. You got him.
Drops back, pressure, and he's tackled behind the line. Nice shot. The offensive line has to make some sort of adjustment up front to the blocking scheme. They've now given up 5 sacks. Brown will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 27. Number 17 sets up. That's a 3-yard gain.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Calling an audible.
Red, 25. Navy Bull. Come on, partner.
Harrison moves in motion. Again with the carry. Hurdles. Good run there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. You just can't try and knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
Set. Hit him low. Back off, DB.
Number 17 directing traffic. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. Just about a yard on the run. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 38.
Set. Come on, D-up. We'll see. Gas. Get in there, line.
He surveys the field. Right on target. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains.
9-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the shotgun.
Set. Come on, key up.
Man in motion.
Down.
Going to the air on 1st down. Buying time. Under pressure, and he's brought down in the backfield. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Calling an audible.
Is that all you got?
6th play of this drive.
They got nothing.
Stalwart comes in motion. Dropping back, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Has room. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Keep an eye on the safeties. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Changing the play now. Man in motion.
Red, 25. Switch.
They'll get it again. 4-yard pickup there by the fullback.
Set up the screen and follow the block.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 17 gets set.
Stay out, you. Poke out right.
Gets the call. Number 37 pulls him down at the 33.
See if you can't get the 1st down in the air.
So they need about 3 here.
Set. Sideline, D. 94. We'll see. You got it.
The Steelers using motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking downfield. And he's hit as he throws. Ball loose. It's picked up. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. They're looking to knock that thing out of there.
Wilson will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
Holding on the receiving team.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 5. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. Thrown behind, but caught. 2 minutes to the final gun. Good-looking play there as they picked up the first down to keep the drive alive. Under pressure. Gets away. Slings it out to the left. He finds his man. Quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the first down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. Number 18 comes in motion. Pressure coming with the pass. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They're going to go with a no huddle. Closing in. Tremendous pass rush all day long. That's sack number 6. The coach is having them hurry it up. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 43.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd downs.
Pressure with the throw. He loses it. The Bengals roll on it. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Bring the pain. Ain't got nothing.
Dropping back. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. So they can't convert, turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
This one is just about in the books. Harris lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Harris. Cincinnati will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down.
Let's go. Come on.
Calling an audible. Hand it off again. The Bengals call a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
It's 3rd down with 3 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Another run. The Bengals call a timeout. They have no timeouts left.
They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback could just go with a kneel down. You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Second and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Pittsburgh 22, Cincinnati 6. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.